Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Disco Elysium, shall we? Picking up where we left off. And I gotta tell you, I'm not sure if I messed up on the save or what, but let's see, it says it's 9:44. Now, I think I was looking at the time wrong, because I think that...
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
I can call the library. Okay, so it's open in 10 minutes.
Anything else detected? 57.
In the cabin, you see...
Okay, no, I misunderstood the time. I thought it was 9:44 p.m., or I don't know what I thought, but I have plenty of time. It's nice and day. It's just not open yet, so I was rushing off to go meet the lady about my gun, but I don't need to do that right now. Alright, so let's do some other stuff. Dead body on the boardwalk. Sunday friend. We need to find that guy, but, you know. That lady's still out there on the balcony. Kuno is in the mud. You know, while I'm waiting for time to pass, I could read, by the way, to pass time if I wanted to. Let me see if I can get to the dice maker and remember how to do that. She is not happy that I've done this. I could lift weights. I'm really good at that. We all know that much. Mannequins. Here's the plans. Here's the movie. This is how you get to the dice maker. I had forgotten completely, but this is it. Right? No, this is... Never mind. This is Cindy the Skull's sleeping spot. Boy, I'm all confused. The
bear's eyes are dead and empty. Ice inside the fridge, slowly melting. The power has been cut off.
What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper-carnivore?
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. At least it's not running them a loss anymore, now that you've unplugged the cable.
It's true.
The fridge sits empty before you. An overindulgent wardrobe, now that the cooling systems aren't active.
Close the door. Yeah, I turned it off. I really did that. This is where I found the gun, I think. Oh, right. Huh. Okay.
An old call box. East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area.
Here it is. Okay. So this is the doomed commercial area. I need to find a dice maker. Main building. Boxing. Emma's. I mean, she's here somewhere. I have time to just poke around and try to remember this. Man, it's really dark over here.
This orange machine is dead.
Alright. Maybe this isn't Cindy the Skull's place. It just reminded me of it.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
You know, I guess because Kim had left, I did all this stuff without him.
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
He opens the door and gingerly
No one
peeks
has used it in
inside.
ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Alright, this goes down. Is there a way to go up? Or, I mean, this does go.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn.
Right.
The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles.
Right. This is the D&D thing right here, isn't it?
Your flashlight slides over an old... Some of the writing has...
Yeah, I've already done all that. Okay. So... Oh, wait, he wants to talk to me.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Ah, okay. It's a failed business. The only question is, what were they making?
Yes, that is the question.
The lieutenant takes a step back, steepling his
Like he's
hands.
ready to lay out a fine theory.
Oh.
Crafted together like a puzzle box.
Okay.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Not in Revachol West, among the ruins.
Right.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before. We just don't have the technology.
How are they planning to do it?
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio.
Yeah, I see.
Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
Uh-huh.
Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people, possibly divided into sub-frequencies.
Probably. And this was a role-playing game?
Indeed, those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death thrown in.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Wow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
They were insane if they thought they could do this. It was just a play to cheat money out of their investors' pockets. The curse got them. I see no other explanation. The world is cold and lonely. This would keep company in it. Let's finish it. Do we have any money? Let's give them more money so they can finish it and make it even bigger. Let's finish it.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid.
A half smile breaks out on his face, he says, looking around the room. The pipes howl and a rat crosses the floor.
Okay, let's keep moving.
All right. Well, we tried. I got pulled into the romance of it. Let's see. Gosh, I can't remember how to get to the... Oh, here's the dice place. Here she is right here. Yes, finally.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Yes. Shivers Legendary. This is a white check. My shivers aren't great. I came to pick up my die.
Very good. That will be 7 real for one custom die.
Sweet. Here you go.
One universal die for Wirral Untethered.
Awesome. Look at it.
It feels icy. Just holding this die in your hand sends a jolt of cold down your spine. Through the dark resin, you can make out a nugget of bone hewn from an alligator's jaw.
That's great, man. Thanks. All right, so we got this die. What is this thing? Okay. It says, looks like a minuscule blizzard is stuck in there. Note, Look at the map tab in the journal to see which white checks have opened. Why would white checks have opened? Because I got the dice? A guide to a well-behaved cockatoo. Oh, the books and stuff. Okay. Let's see here, though. Do I have any Shivers stuff? I could try to do the Shivers thing. My cloak. This gives me plus Shivers. Okay. Anything else? This thing. This thing. Look at that. Man, I really helped my Shivers.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
I could try it, you know.
You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here.
Leave it at that.
She has begun to idly clean one of her carving tools with a dirty kerchief. The tool's sharp edge shining in the light of her desk lamp.
Okay. I didn't make it. All right, let's get my stuff back on. Insane mesh tank top. +1 drama. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm wearing some sweet stuff right now. We'll see what we need. I got a lot of cool clothes. Okay, cool. So I did that. It's almost time where I can call the library. God, I finally remember where that was. Can I do it?
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
Look, Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars on the barbell.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
Who would do this? It should be a felony.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
Alright, my head hurts, so -1. But I got +1. I can wear all my physical instrument stuff and see if I can get this check. Alright, so like, some of my stuff, yeah, this is physical instrument. Actually, I think my insane tank top does it too, right? Yeah. Or whatever I've got. Alright, what else? Do I have any other physical instrument that I can use for this? I mean, not really. No. I can get minus physical instrument. Is that good? Yeah, it's bad. Nah, I ain't doing it. I'm not good at it. Okay. Let's bail. Alright, so there's a bunch of checks actually in here. Oh, how you doing? She's sitting here, not going to school still.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework. I have so much homework now.
Oh.
You just can't win.
Oh, because I sent her back to school.
Out of the rain and into the gutter.
What you doing now?
Math. It's really difficult. Like, Really? They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess.
Yes.
Oh, I found something while you were away.
What is it?
I thought this would fit you.
Oh, a hat.
Like, thanks for helping out. Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
Oh, it's a cool hat. Where'd you get it?
Just what Dick Mullen would ask. I got it from behind the curtains. I'm not really supposed to go there.
It's a fedora.
Maybe. It's the hat Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look way more serious with that.
Ah.
Right, I have to get back to my homework now, before Mum notices. Man, this is hard.
She looks back at the infernal scribblings under her nose. Okay, see you around. Oh my god, I got a hat. I wonder if this hat's good. And it looks good, too. It just gives you +1 encyclopedia. Oh, now I'm getting there. What's up, lady?
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Farewell. Alright, so it's 10. Let's do it. I got a hat for making that little girl go back to school. It feels great. I did the right thing. I'm always wearing this flashlight. I don't think I need it. Let's get these, like, wire cutters in our hand instead or something. Oh. Well. Yeah, there we go. Let me call about the library card.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. Hold on, officer. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to their librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
Okay.
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist. This is how people get when the police call.
I'm looking for any information that you can provide on Billy Mejan, a reader.
Billy Mejan, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database.
He puts down the receiver.
Yes, hello, are you still there?
Yep.
I found Billy Mejan's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
You can hear him fiddle with the printout.
They're too poor to have a phone line.
Yeah, the address is
Here we
fine.
go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Cape Side Apartments, it says. That's all.
Okay.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
Interesting. Do you have any other information on Billy?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Do you know someone who was?
Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Mejan? They returned a Tybalt book the other day. Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Oh, so wait a minute.
Good. You have a name now.
So Billy Mejan is a woman? How did your colleague know that it was her husband?
Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some books for her.
And then goes for a little drink later.
Ah.
On the lookout.
Do you know the husband's name?
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight.
Can Marie describe what the husband looked like?
Marie?
A moment pause
She said it
passes.
was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
What was he wearing?
1 second. Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
Thank you.
Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
The librarian hangs up the call and gets redirected back to the station.
Anything else you need from me?
I'm done. I don't want to talk. Sylvie doesn't want to talk to me ever again.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a...
Or she asked me to leave her alone forever. So, I can understand that. All right, so go to Billy John's apartment and deliver the bad news. Okay, so we know where that is. It's back here. And we need to look for the smoker on the balcony anyway. Number 20, though. Like, I don't know exactly which one that is. Is it upstairs or is it downstairs, you know?
You hear someone walking around inside.
Oh, that's number 10. Hi.
Give me a moment.
I'm looking for Billy. Do you know where she lives?
It's about Victor, isn't it? It's always about Victor with her.
Upstairs. Okay.
You'll find
Thank you, thank you. It feels good to close a case, even if it is tragedy.
A weathered brown door. The number reads 20.
Continue.
Something smells good. Soup allons yo. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock.
Hold on, Kim. What should we expect?
You're right. Let's talk this through.
He looks at the apartment door and lowers his voice a bit.
You hear some light footsteps and what appears to be a daily weather forecast playing on the radio.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
Do you have any advice on how to tell her he's
dead? Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
Good advice.
Good advice. What if I don't want to do this?
It's hard. But there is no easy way to handle this information. It just has to happen. As soon as possible.
Alright, I'm ready, man.
The lieutenant motions towards the door.
I'm gonna come right back. I'm gonna get all my empathy stuff on. I gotta deliver bad news. Like, let's see. What can I do here that would help? Suggestion? Electrochemistry? Composure might not be bad. What am I getting from this? Visual calculus. Here we go. Empathy. Yeah, I don't have much for this. I'm sorry, lady. I'm gonna try my best.
A weathered brown door. Something smells. The lieutenant motions to you.
Hello? Who is it?
A voice calls out from the other side of the door.
And someone turns down the radio.
Look at the lieutenant first.
He gives you a short, encouraging nod.
Is this Billy Méjean's home? This is the police. Please open the door.
Police? A moment, please. Give us a moment.
You hear shuffling inside.
Tidying up. Nervously. There's fear in her voice.
Yeah.
Come in. The door is open.
Oh, dear God. Should I investigate the place? Is this appropriate? A hand chalk drawn height for children's growth over the years. Windows covered in old newspaper clippings. Can they afford curtains? Packages of humanitarian aid macaroni. A textbook for high school mathematics, trigonometry mostly. Posters of contemporary pop stars. The clock is ticking away with an odd cheerfulness. Huh.
It's you from the book stand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back?
God, are these Cindy the Skull's parents?
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here.
Here we go.
Condensation from stepping inside. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Thanks, but I'm alright.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what.
She stops, her eyes trying to read answers from your face.
No, this is something much worse. Is he in the hospital? How bad is it?
How about some small talk before you break the news?
Oh my god. So this is impossible, but I have a high chance because I did all this work. You lived here with Victor, your husband, right?
It's me, Victor, and the kids here. We have 2 daughters, Jenny and Jolie.
I remember you mentioned them at the book stand.
Mm-hmm.
And
they came home later. They're good girls.
And where is everybody?
The girls are staying at their friend's place tonight. And Victor is out.
She swallows visibly.
He still hasn't come home?
No.
She stops.
Why? Do you have any news?
To your knowledge, do I need to ask her these questions? I know what... I'm just trying to see if I can get an extra plus. There's something else I have to tell you. Did he make it to the library?
No. I guess I'll find out when he decides to come back home.
She looks at the front door.
It shouldn't be long from now.
What was the name of the library?
Oh, it's in Jamrock. The one at Mayrow Street. I don't know the official name.
Central Jamrock Public Library?
I think, yes, if that's the one on Mayrow.
It is.
And what was he supposed to be doing at the library?
Just to return a book of mine. Why? Why all those questions, Detective? Did he...
do something? Break something? It's a fool's hope.
Was it the glinting curve by the bolt?
Yes.
She becomes unsettled as she says that, her forehead scrunching up in a worried expression. Remind me again, what was he wearing?
His old leather jacket.
Can you describe it?
It's just your average brown leather jacket, but he bought it as a teenager, so...
What about the lining?
Yes. The lining is hand-sewn. It's blue. I tried to make the thing more weatherproof since he's running around with it in the middle of winter.
There's something else I have to tell you.
Her hands across her chest. Here it comes.
Okay.
I don't want to.
Oh my god, I failed. I had a 92%, but we have to.
I don't want to do this.
Do it.
Say what?
Officer.
Too late. You ruined it. Just say it now.
Oh god, your husband's dead.
Excuse me? What? What did you say?
She's in pain. She's in so much pain. And so
Oh my god.
Your chest is...
That's a shame. I tried to do everything I could there.
We are very sorry to inform you, but your husband, Victor Méjean, was found dead this morning on the Martinez boardwalk.
Oh.
She touches her cheek, her neck, eyes pale like pearls in seawater.
Oh. But he was just...
She looks at the kitchen table where 2 cigarette butts are still in the tray.
He was just here, alive.
I understand that this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. We are very sorry for your loss, ma'am.
What happened to him? Tell me.
He fell and smashed his head against the bench.
And you just found him there? Lying in the cold? How long had he been there?
For a few days at least. It's hard to say.
She doesn't reply. Her eyes well up with tears as she struggles to keep it together. You hear the clock ticking in the children's room.
Jesus.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No. I just need to tell my girls.
The air gets sucked out of her lungs suddenly.
It burns like acid.
God, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
Smack your lips. Look away. Yes. Yes.
All right. I'll call them.
She breathes in again, trying to steady herself.
Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
For God's sake, lie.
He's in the morgue.
And who should I contact?
He was taken to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number, in case you want to contact him earlier.
He hands her a leaflet with the morgue's contact information.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still a bit...
Sorry I couldn't do this. I have a brain condition.
A brain condition?
Oh, God,
Yes, you're a total fucking horror.
I am. I mean, I'm making such a... I had a 92% chance I end up losing both of my stats on this.
No, stop now.
You know what? It doesn't matter. I'll just leave.
Again, if there's anything we could do for you, then don't hesitate to call the RCM, ma'am.
She just nods, distant and inconsolable. The bed springs rattle beneath her as she begins to shake. These are her last reserves of strength. Her muscles will give in soon to a scream.
Jeez.
I'll take it from here. Thank you.
She points at the front door, breathing fast now, holding herself
should
back.
Step outside and talk.
Set the library card by here. Leave the room. Hi, Kim.
So, the death notification.
The lieutenant says as soon as you've left.
He's avoiding your gaze. This is the time to say how sorry you are about how things went.
I'm sorry. I know I effed up.
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
His eyes wander over
I'll
the
call
streets.
the station when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased.
What about Billy and her kids?
There's not much we can do for them anymore, I'm afraid.
They have to. It's not your place to live their lives.
That's it?
That's it. We should get back to our case. There's nothing more we can do here.
Let's get back to it.
And, officer, I've seen worse. This wasn't the worst I've seen, okay? Now let's go.
I really have, he thinks. She was strong. She made it easy for us.
Wow. Well, we completed it and we got 10 experience. I just did a bad job of it. And that's a shame. But that's the way of the game. I'm not going to save scum it. I'm not going to do it again. I'm just going to accept it and move on. Everyone, I hope you're enjoying this like I am. That was a terrible part of being a police officer right there. But thanks to Kim, we got through it. I'll check you the next one. Take care.